Hello, my name is River, and this is week 2 reflections of our year 2 project Fringe. On the Monday, so the beginning of the week, we researched into verbatim theatre, which is like a type of theatre where you take people's stories and tell them to an audience. So it's using interviews and stuff. And it's rarely ever changed, so you're just telling their stories straight on and changing nothing about it. It really helps people feel like they're being heard. And I don't like performing verbatim, but I love verbatim theatre because I love when people get to tell their stories, even if it's anonymous. We researched into Nicholas Kent, who is a director, and he focuses a lot on verbatim. And we had to present our findings to the rest of our course. And we focused on his play about Bloody Sunday, which is a massacre that happened in Ireland in the 1970s, where 13 people were killed during a riot. And it took 6 years to actually finish that piece of theatre because he was gathering all the interviews, people's voices, people's stories, and everything. And it was published, I forget, the early 2000s it was published. On the Tuesday, we looked at a 12th Night script, which is a play by Shakespeare, and it was a summary, and we performed it with props and costumes. It was another look at modernising things and performing for Fringe and everything. We filmed our soap opera scripts that we were given the previous week in the TV studio. And then we were given our crime drama scripts, which we performed the next week. On the Wednesday, we developed 12th Night with more props. We looked at sets, we used blocks to create a boat and other things, and we added more props and more costumes, and then we added sounds. We used QLab to add sound effects. So we had a boat horn honking, we had Titanic music, we had a slap sound effect. We had a lot of sounds. On the Friday, we recorded a reflection video based on the 12th Night. We talked about everything we did in that, the modernisation, the music, the narration, the props, the costumes, everything that we did. We talked about in that reflection video, and in the afternoon we started looking at UCAS and started looking at applying to unis and creating our personal statement and all of that. It was a lot, but it's good, and it's just nice to be able to actually get it all done, so you know what you're supposed to do, so you know how you're supposed to do things. It's scary thinking about it's scary thinking about going into uni. It's such a big change, like going into college wasn't that big of a change. It didn't feel all that different to secondary school. But now that we're actually doing the applications and everything, the fact that we're going to uni next year feels all the more real, and it's scary, but it's an important step. And who knows? So yeah, that was week 2 reflections for our Fringe project. This I didn't have as much to say this week, so yeah, bye.